Hello dear Sagittarius, I will tell you today's horoscope for October 5th, 2024. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Sagittarius. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You're losing the ability to control certain things in your life and you're noticing it. Don't let others make decisions for you. Many times this is good, but this is not the time. You need to take back the reins of your path. Don't let others walk all over you, because you don't need it. Sagittarius, don't take work lightly because you could give a very bad impression. Positive news awaits you in the workplace and in the financial field. Disagreements between your colleagues should not affect your performance. Your finances are going well, and you can even get a raise. In love, if your partner doesn't understand you, you'll have your friends to talk to. Don't criticize today and be positive with the people around you to receive the same. You're going to be great on a personal and emotional level. You'll feel very vital and energetic, but you're also very sensitive. You could find inner peace with an activity like yoga. In health, you will feel great, vital, and full of energy. You won't be able to stop all day. You feel like moving and traveling, and you feel very good in general today. In addition, the cosmic event coincides with a formidable trine of your ruler Jupiter with the planet Mars at 120 degrees away from each other, a great astrological aspect. This day is good for visiting friends, and if you are single, going to a place where there are people with the same interests as you. Sagittarius, your horoscope tells us that the crescent moon in your 11th house warns you that it is time to play all the cards that allow you to achieve success in your initiatives. Do not delay in making decisions or it will be too late. In love, if you are in the middle of a period of emotional instability and far from the person you love, do not sit around waiting for the solution to arrive. Make up your mind, call and talk first. Avoid pointing out defects, a critical attitude will not solve anything. Life and love require a touch of prudence on your part. With the entry of Mars into your 7th house, a period characterized by a deep need for company and emotional support begins, which you will not be able to calm with fleeting romances or hiding behind vices. You must face your feelings. Daily forecast. The moon in the 11th house indicates that you will feel a great need to seek the support of work teams or other people who share your interests and objectives in order to achieve the great projects that motivate you and that can overwhelm you if instead of seeking help you try to do everything alone. In health, you have to know how to give your mind a rest through relaxation and leisure, since if you are always busy planning and achieving those goals you want, stress can cause a stroke. Take time to enjoy what you have and meditate to achieve spiritual balance. Care. Today there is a square between your ruler Jupiter and the planet Neptune, both retrograde. Do not overdo it or go over the limit in anything, and in this way you will not have health problems. Moderation and control are the essential elements to enjoy a long, healthy, and very happy life. At work, it is the right time to carry out the move you have been planning for the last while. Venus favors you and opens the doors to achieve success. Through shortcuts you will be able to resolve pending issues and catch up on your work, something that had you very worried. When night comes, a feeling of personal satisfaction will invade you. Money and fortune, you must be attentive to the opportunities offered by the transformations that occur around you. Times of crisis generate opportunities that can be taken advantage of by those who are attentive and act tactically. A good economic moment is coming, Sagittarius. Save the money that will come to you at this time and do not rush to buy something on impulse, unless it is extremely necessary. Try to do the math to keep better track of your income and expenses in order to avoid future losses and thus achieve economic stability. Astronomical rhythm for today. Sexual energy level, moderate. Cosmic dynamics, the ease of adaptation typical of intelligent people like you. Dangerous tendency, speaking in a careless manner, without social tact or prudence. What you should avoid, erroneous attitudes of self-sufficiency. Phrase of the day, one thing is to seek that support when we feel depressed and another is to constantly rely on others without making a conscious effort to get ahead. Relationship prediction, confrontations may arise with water signs such as Pisces and Cancer. Your compatibility in general is good, but be careful with water signs. If you are single, do not be impatient to find a partner, because that attitude can lead you to the wrong place. Success will attract multiple suitors who will compete for your attention. Don't get caught up in love triangles that will divert your attention from the path to success and make you lose the opportunity to project yourself with the true love of your life. Your special lucky number is 74 for today and your color is green. You must take a proactive attitude, carrying out all the actions that are in your hands so that your projects are led to their final port. If you act with doubts, you will see how your desires are delayed. The universal number is 3. In numerology, the sum is reduced to simple digits. Now I will tell you your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business. They are given according to the standard time of Eastern Europe, and you must adapt them to your national time: 2:34 a.m., 3:54 a.m., 4:15 p.m., and 5:21 p.m. The lucky numbers and chance are 21, 33, 34, and 51. You may have to make some sacrifices to resolve something that worries you. Go step by step and be careful with false expectations because you may be disappointed and saddened. Sagittarius, kindness will be well received today. It is a day to test your generosity and the ability you have to give positive things to others. Do not let people who are not very close to you have an opinion on the course of your life. Stay away from bad thoughts, Sagittarius. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. It doesn't matter how far away a place is or how high a peak is, when you set out on a journey in the company of someone special, any goal is achievable. Your relationship needs a common goal that drives you to look for something beyond yourselves. You need better planning to make the most of your day, since time is limited. The problem is not the availability of time, but the organization. You spend too much time on secondary things and neglect the priorities. Dancing can be a great way to release tension and exercise. If you attend dance classes, you will also develop skills such as coordination and balance, which can be applied in all areas of your life. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button and, with your help, we will continue to grow. Sagittarius, there is a good chance that today a person who was very special to you, who you were very fond of, will appear in your life again. Take some time to talk to him or her and do not be afraid of what may happen. Go for it! Remember that successful people started out being in the same place as you. Each person forges their own destiny. You are a very intelligent person, which often turns out to be more of a problem than a benefit. You are so clever that no one can lie to you, no one can deceive you, and if someone does, you surely already know it. Try not to be distrustful, otherwise, you will never be able to be happy. You may be doubting the fidelity and loyalty of that person, but investigating and questioning as if you were a police officer conducting an interrogation every time you talk to them will only make the situation worse. If you have a partner, you must avoid temptations that will only put you in compromising situations with your partner. Better make sure that there are no wrong messages about your intentions with another person. It is important that everything is clear between you and your partner, without stains or cracks that damage stability. If you do not have a partner, it is a good day to be honest and recognize why you are hanging around that person. Do you have a real interest in them, or are you just going with what seems like a safe bet for love? You have to be honest, or it is better not to even try. Find out what you really want before taking the next step. You have to understand those you serve in order to serve them better, because that is precisely the key to your success in what you do. Your mission is clear: to be useful wherever you go. To do so, you must find out what you and only you can give to others with a touch of excellence. It is time to find out. It is the moment of truth. You have in your hands some elements that will make you immensely happy at a professional level. Money can be the flow of opportunities that you were waiting for. Without it, it is impossible for you to begin to see some important achievements materialize. That tiredness is not the result of your work or the tasks you undertake day after day. It is the way in which your body demands your attention. You have to attend to it, but not with rest, but with open spaces, greenery, and water. Leave urban spaces so that your body can recharge itself with the energy it needs. If you are gaining weight or have had a relapse, instead of getting anxious, try to relax, going to a place where you can exercise and eating more appropriately. You have to know how to separate your personal life from your work life, or you won't know what to give to each of them in terms of time and effort. There are several signs that money will come at the right time, neither before nor after. The main thing is that you don't let yourself be impressed by those who try to force you to follow their point of view, which is generally not the best for you. Family businesses are well sponsored, but don't forget to put things in their place. If you mix your economy too much with sentimental issues, everyone could lose out. Take care of your interests, because if you don't, others won't. You must set the example. Those born on December 15th, those born on this date are very imaginative. Due to their open personality, they are very tolerant. They have a sixth sense that allows them to easily achieve all the goals they set for themselves. Even if they do well, they are a bit pessimistic when it comes to love, but they inspire admiration, so they have no problem winning. Born on December 19th, those born on this day provoke adverse reactions in those close to them due to their perseverance and daring. They are very combative, although they live in a constant battle from which they usually emerge victorious, but exhausted. They inspire a lot of tenderness and sympathy, so they have no problem finding a partner. Sometimes, walking slowly and safely through life can be one of the most challenging things, especially for Sagittarius, who always seeks immediacy, quick action, and instant results. Your impulsive nature often leads you to want everything to happen immediately, without delay, but today the stars invite you to change that perspective a little. It's not that your way of being is wrong, but it's possible that a slower approach will allow you to enjoy the process more and avoid the frustration that can appear when things don't happen as quickly as you'd like. Today, I suggest you stop and observe the positive that a slower, more thoughtful path can offer. Sometimes, life isn't just about reaching the goal, but about learning and growing along the way. Each step, however small, brings you closer to your dreams and allows you to accumulate valuable experiences. Throughout the day, you may feel a certain need to let go of some things. Maybe you've realized that a particular person hasn't met the expectations you had of them, and this has generated a bit of resentment. Today is a good day to reflect and put things in their place. You can't carry that frustration any longer. It's time to free yourself from those expectations and accept things as they are. Nature, as you well know, renews itself at its own pace. Without haste, but without pause. You can apply the same approach to your life. You are at an excellent stage to start delegating responsibilities, as you have been carrying a very heavy burden on your shoulders for a long time. Now is the time to free yourself a little, trust others, and allow yourself a break. If you are considering the idea of having children, the stars advise you to wait a little longer. It is not yet the right time to take that leap. You may feel impatient, but do not rush such important decisions. Everything has its time, and this is not the opportune moment. Instead of getting impatient, use this time to enjoy what you already have and to strengthen other aspects of your life that need attention. At work, you have been losing patience quickly, and this is starting to be evident to others. People around you notice it, and some are afraid to approach you or make comments, as they do not know how you will take it. It is important that you work on your ability to accept criticism in a more constructive way. Not everyone is trying to attack you personally, but sometimes criticism is simply a tool for improvement. Try to calm down and remember that, although it can be difficult to accept that we are not always right, criticism can help you grow and improve at work. This is an ideal day to reflect on your reactions in the workplace and change the way you interpret others' comments. Today is a day to reflect deeply on who gives you the best love advice. And the answer should not surprise you, it is yourself. You do not need to seek approval or advice from other people when it comes to romantic decisions, because no one knows you better than you do. You know perfectly well what you need in a relationship, what your limitations and desires are. The problem is that you often refuse to face those truths. There is no longer any reason to doubt the person who has been by your side, trying to get you to trust them. You remember too many times when you have been lied to in the past, and that is affecting you in the present. If you hold on to those negative experiences, you will only bring more emotional instability. Appreciate what someone offers you today, because it may be the best thing that has ever happened to you. Time is a constant challenge for love. Even the strongest passions can be affected by its passing. You know that it is important to worry about keeping the spark alive, but you should not obsess over it. You and your partner are creative people and capable of finding new ways to keep love fresh and alive. Take advantage of that ability to create special moments, details that keep your relationship full of life. An important tip: avoid being unfaithful today, especially when it comes to intimacy with your partner. Revealing intimate secrets can be very damaging to your relationship and will make you look bad. Trust is a sacred thing, and any indiscretion can put it in jeopardy. Today, when it comes to your well-being, it is important that you change the way you see yourself. You cannot continue to believe that you only have value for what you produce or for your job. There is much more to you than what you do at work. Accept your value as a human being. You are a person who loves, who believes, who lives. Do not let a functional vision of life make you feel less. By recognizing your personal value, you will also improve your emotional and mental health. If you feel that fatigue is affecting your body, it is a sign that your body is asking for attention. But instead of simply resting, what you need is to reconnect with nature. Look for open spaces, surrounded by greenery and water. Nature will be your best ally to recharge your energy and feel revitalized. Remember to separate your personal life from your work life. If you don't manage to do it, you won't know how much effort and time to dedicate to each one of them, and this could generate an imbalance that affects both aspects of your life. Don't try to do things that you're not ready for yet, Sagittarius. Remember that many things in life require trial and error, so that when we do them, they really turn out the best way. Don't stop trying to put more learning into your life, so you won't regret it tomorrow. If you forget about the things you're doing to win someone over and you lose your way in it, it's necessary that today you start prioritizing certain things in your life that will help you be much better in everything related to your heart. Don't hesitate now. You must be able to pay close attention to what you need at this moment in order to see something that makes you happier at work. Remember well what you're doing to improve your quality of work. You're not considering many points in your life, that's why you may be suffering from a little dizziness during these days. You must think a little more and meditate on it. A good time to be with your partner or friends. You have to go through better times, Sagittarius. You are working too much, and that will not be good for your body. Today there is a lot of energy in your 10th house, the house of professional recognition and your boss. So many planets gathered in that place speak of meetings with important people where the progress of your work will be reviewed. You must maintain security because you can grow a lot from this meeting. A day in which it will be difficult not to be noticed. It is time to shine and attract attention, so if you are called to present something to an authority figure at work, take the opportunity with confidence because you master what they want to ask you and you can do a good job. Mars is the ruler of your 5th house and is currently in your 10th house, so today is a day to attract attention in your romantic search. Follow your impulses and do not be afraid to make conversation with that person who seems unattainable. With courage and confidence, you can have a pleasant surprise. Venus rules your house of illness, so you have to be careful with the issues it rules. Since it is currently in the 12th house of self-sabotage, there may be a part of you that denies that you can get sick, but that can happen to all of us, and it is better to take care of ourselves. Improve your diet and reduce how much sugar you consume. With so much energy in your 10th house of professional recognition, the issue is that bosses are going to call you and you are going to need to be in front of them. There is nothing to fear. In fact, it is a good situation that can give you opportunities to grow in your work. Your 2nd house of money and finances is ruled by Saturn. This planet asks you for discipline and firmness in the way you manage your money. It's a day to get noticed. There are days like this where no matter what you do, you get noticed. So you better take it easy and don't panic. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.